Before the prior times was the beginning. After the prior times was the olden times. In the olden times, the gods came to earth and created the earthlings. In the prior times, none of the gods was on earth, nor were the earthlings yet fashioned. In the prior times, the abode of the gods was on their own planet. Nibiru is its name. A great planet, reddish in radiance. Around the sun, an elongated circuit Nibiru makes. For a time in the cold, Nibiru is engulfed, for part of its circuit, by the sun strongly. It is heated. A thick atmosphere Nibiru envelops, by volcanic eruptions constantly fed. All manner of life this atmosphere sustains. Without it, there would only be perishing. In the cold period, the inner heat of Nibiru it keeps about the planet, like a warm coat that is constantly renewed. In the hot period, it shields Nibiru from the sun's scorching rays. In its midst rain, it holds and releases. To lakes and streams given rise. Lush vegetation our atmosphere feeds and protects. All manner of life in the waters and on the lands to sprout it caused. After aeons of time our own species sprouted, by our essence an eternal seed to procreate. As our numbers grew, to many regions of Nibiru our ancestors spread. Some tilled the land, some four-legged creatures shepherded, some lived in the mountains, some in the valleys their homes made. Rivalries occurred, encroachments happened, clashes occurred. Sticks became weapons. Clans gathered into tribes. Then two great nations each other faced. The nation of the north against the nation of the south took up arms. What was held by hand to thrusting missiles was turned. Weapons of thunder and brilliance increased the terror. A war, long and fierce, engulfed the planet. Brother amassed against brother. There was death and destruction, both north and south. For many circuits, desolation reigned the land. All life was diminished. Then a truce was declared. Then peacemaking was conducted. Let the nations be united, the emissaries said to one another. Let there be one throne on Nibiru, one king to reign over all. Let a leader from the north or from the south by lot be chosen. One king supreme to be. If he be from the north, let south choose a female to be his spouse's equal queen to reign alongside. If by lot a south male be chosen, let the north female be his spouse. Husband and wife, let them be, as one flesh to become. Let their firstborn son be the successor. Let a unified dynasty thus be formed, unity on Nibiru forever to establish. In the midst of the ruins, peace was started. North and south by marriage were united. The royal throne into one flesh combined, an unbroken line of kingship established. The first king after peace was made. A warrior to the north he was, a mighty conqueror. By lots, true and fair, he was chosen. His decree and unity were accepted. For his abode he built a splendid city. Agade, unity meaning, was its name. For his reign a royal title he was granted. On it was, the celestial one. With strong arm order in the lands he established. Laws and regulations he decreed. Governors for each land he appointed. Restoration and reclamation was their foremost task. Of him in the royal annals, thus it was recorded, and the lands unified. Peace on Nibiru he restored. He built a new city. The canals he repaired. Food for the people he provided. There was abundance in the lands. For his spouse, the south, a maid had chosen. For both love and wearing, she was noted. On, too, was her royal title. The leader